be the front line. I wish I knew how to write a draft, because I'd be the one declaring war. But I can't. In this 6'3" frame, I don't contain an aftermath sufficient enough to leave this room, let alone awaken my neighbors, stump your neighborhoods, or shock the hoods we neighbor. I'm outnumbered by definition. I'm a terrorist. Or a poet, in the sense that I want to write things, I'd write right through them. It's a very thin line between being ignored or being killed over this witchcraft that had the White House doors slamming. This is a fucking American. I'm as American as an apple pie flavored atom bomb. I'll show you where the fuck I'm from with a gun if anyone touches a descendant of my grandma, but I don't support our troops. I can't. I can't unwrite a ban on marriage for gays because of a stack of papers from King James that also happens to claim it's immoral to kill. So I've stopped. I've stopped supporting our troops in honor of every captain and commander that's committed penalty-free, premeditated murder to protect our freedom for very lesbian women to not like a dick that's not attached to some tits, our freedom for boys' wrists to be so limp it's like they were born broken. I've started writing down our addresses. I've been writing these maps, these poems, in case God's seeing all this evil and decides to come back, provided he's not too busy working on the next book to explain all of this to the diamond cross on your neck and the yellow magnet on your back door and the little maggots in your back seats. I'm talking about a saw maybe he's working on for the childless bodies in Iraq. I wonder when he comes, will he miracle us up a real patriot act like giving them their freedom back, or at least their lives? Can you hear him now? It's only because of what Jesus would do that I feel the need to apologize for not come shining your war boots. I've been dry since this billion-dollar war. I've been malnourished since these multi-million-dollar campaigns. That money is change when it's converted into lives. How does all this happen in a place with democracy, where every adult is united and no child is left behind? When you find them, ask them what they think. See how many of them graduate, how many more can't even communicate effectively. Start a war for the curriculum in our schools. Pre-gentrification, our neighborhoods, where our teachers teach shit and teach for it. Baby, the children are not the future. We are writing it right now. And in the future, I see black as the new green, bankruptcy as the new liposuction, and the next president as our bitch to support we the people who may or may not have enlisted in the service of this country, but who you best believe have been fighting everything from Equifax to cancer, and you know how much we have to pay to get anyone to health care. My mother with their PhD is the only doctor I can afford to see lately. How about you? How's that 20 mil debt feel, Hillary? How's that hard to tell hardy as McCain? My brother Obama, where you get all them white teeth? Certainly not the south side of Chicago. So, who's it gonna be once again that we elect someone to gather us up 2 by 2, the elephants and the donkeys, the sheep and the golden cows, while the oceans get loud, mimicking how we wave our pride? This may not be the end of our world, like it may not be the last war, but it'll be the last one in mine that I fight with anything that I cannot write with these empty hands.